Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about this iontophoresis device made by Dermadry, and while we talk about it, might as well do the treatment while we are creating this video because it's just as easy. So in today's video we're going to talk about excessive sweating, hyperhidrosis, and the product that has helped me with that. So if excessive sweating is a topic that impacts your life or has been causing some self-consciousness, hopefully this video will be able to help you in some way like it did for me. Hyperhidrosis means excessive sweating, and it can manifest in different parts of the body. Some of the most common ones are on the hand, in your feet, and as in my case, under my armpits. As long as I can remember, I've been dealing with excessive sweating under my armpit. Doesn't matter the time of day, the temperature outside, even in the middle of the coldest winter months in minus 25 degrees, I would just step out. I'm not even running, I'm not anxious, nothing. In just 2 minutes, I would have huge sweat marks on my shirt. So I would always avoid wearing long sleeves, tight tops because I would be self-conscious about the sweat stains. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore because of this device called Dermadry. I just posted a funny TikTok video one day about my sweating problem, and the company Dermadry actually reached out to me and kindly asked if I would like to try their product and review it for you guys, which I have been experimenting with, trying it out, and hence why I'm making this video and review about this product because it actually has been amazing and I can only recommend it. So today in this video, I'm partnering up with Dermadry. And I'm sure you're already wondering, what is this magical product? It is an at-home device where with the use of tap water, this machine directs small electric currents to a very superficial layer of your skin where the sweat glands are, and it disrupts the signaling between the nerves and the sweat glands so it doesn't signal for it to start sweating, if that makes sense. Now you gotta use this machine consistently for the first couple of weeks. Everybody is different, everyone can handle different settings. The length of time for its effectiveness also varies. I've been using it for about a month now, so I can actually tell you that it has really worked for me. After 2 weeks is when I really started noticing a difference. I once went on a hike. I wasn't even thinking, I did my good old deodorant. I put on this very tight shirt because I had to layer up. It was quite cold and I was hiking a lot that day. By the time I came home, I felt really wet. I was even making a comment to my boyfriend like, oh, I feel so sweaty, let me take all these clothes off. And as I was taking the layers off and I looked at my armpits, even though I felt wet, there was not a single drop of sweat, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, it's working. I didn't sweat through my shirt. I went hiking and I layered up. I was honestly in shock. Since I've done about a month of treatments now, every day, every second day, I try to be consistent. The more consistent you are, the better the results. But once you get through the first couple of weeks and you stop sweating, all you have to do is some maintenance treatment, and it really depends on the person. You can do maintenance once a week, once every 2 to 3 weeks, and so on. This is not a permanent solution. Nothing is permanent. However, it can provide relief for up to 6 weeks, and it's literally the easiest thing to sit through. I just sit down, watch my TV or film my YouTube video. It takes only 15 minutes for my armpit. But as I said, if you don't have specifically issues with your armpit but it's your hands or feet, it does come with parts for that as well. These are the electrodes for your hands and feet. It comes in this plastic little box where you fill water up and you put the electrode in and you just simply put your hand, and I'm going to attach some pictures, all of that here. It comes with an instruction manual, so if you have any questions, it literally answers everything in here. This instruction manual is extremely detailed. It explains you all the different numbers. It's great. Also, there's a direct helpline that you can email, or also I believe give them a call if you have any questions or you need to clarify anything if it's not already on their website. Does it hurt? I would say no, it doesn't hurt. It feels a little bit uncomfortable, especially when you go up in the voltage settings, because the stronger the voltage, the more you will feel it. But you do also want to increase the voltage so that you see more effectiveness, if that makes sense. The way I would describe the sensation is if you get a laser hair removal treatment. If you've ever had that done, just a little prickling, like almost like a little elastic band being snapped at your skin, and it comes and goes, it comes and goes because it's alternating the current between two sides. I personally have not noticed any side effects. Maybe the only side effect I could call it is you may notice after the first couple of treatment, instead of decreasing the sweating, you may notice increased sweating for just the first couple of days. And I did notice that too. It just felt a little bit overactive. It's interesting how it works, because I think as it's disrupting the nerve signals, it kind of causes a little chaos. It's just firing, firing, firing. But then the first couple of days, that excessive sweating really dried down. I know it's counterintuitive. That's one of the side effects that they listed that I've personally also noticed as well, but it wasn't anything super uncomfortable at all. I'm already used to sweating. Overall, I'm very, very excited because I managed to get my treatments in during the winter. The warmer months, summer is just around the corner, so I won't have to worry about wearing tight short sleeves. I always used to avoid those kind of clothing, but now I don't have to. I actually do love a look of tight short sleeve. I was always afraid to even lift my arm, so I would always walk like this because I didn't want people to see the sweat mark. But now I literally have no issues with that. I know I won't have any issues during the summertime with that, so I'm super excited. If you're in Canada, there's not really any restrictions. Anyone up to age 13 can use it. The US is a little bit more stricter. I think you need to have a prescription and you have to be above the age of 21. So you have to really discuss it with your medical provider if you want to use this product. They're just a little bit more regulated. However, this device is FDA cleared in Canada and it's very safe to use. No problems. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. I am done today's treatment. The video also has ended. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.